Freya is in danger. I need to pick a guard. So, the story so far. And what you can see now is a guitar almost at the point where I can repaint it. But before doing that, I need to make the pickguard. And this is what we are going to do today. Now, this is my old pickguard that I made out of plywood, and as you can see, it's a little too thick. So I will remake this thing out of aluminium, 1.2 millimeter aluminium. But well, as you can see, I don't have enough material to make this exact pickguard, but it's okay because I want to redo this pickguard in more like a thin line Telecaster. So actually all this part right here and probably this part right here, I don't need it. So, and I also want to maintain this little piece, this detachable part of the pickguard like it is, but I will remake it. So what I'm going to do now is design a pickguard. Okay, after one day of taking paper and stick paper, this is what I came out. I think it looks good. It's a lot like a thin line Telecaster on this part right here and here, but I have this little point of interest here that I really like, and I think I'm going for this one. I now need to cut the pickguard out of aluminium. This is the last piece of aluminium that I have. I use it all, basically. Now, what I'm going to do is take this out. Now I am at this point. As you can see, I have one side completely done and the other I have to shape it. Now I'm facing some little problem here and there because the marker line can go really easily. What I have to do is, and what I did was doing one side completely. I have to hold this thing with, that was difficult because it was really difficult because I have to hold this thing carefully, and that was a problem. And then use the file and take the material until I can see the line, the black line. And this gives me a good shape. And now I have also a place where I also have a place where I can handle this thing. Right now it should be okay. And I can show you what I'm doing. Here I have other black line outside my template, the template line, because I need this one right here. I wanted a little guide for the sew. So now I will take, I think, I will do these two cuts here. Takes this part with the file, and then cut here and another one here. And now we'll be done. Now it's the time to use the file. I have to take away the material until I couldn't see the black line, because the black line represents the outside of the template, the paper template, so I need to take away the material and not see the line, and then this part will be done. And I have just other two. Okay, as you can see, now I'm done with this little part. It doesn't take me that long. I mean, it's 20 minutes to make this part. It's not particularly long, it's not very fast this way, but you can have good result, and that is all it counts. So now we'll do the rest, and then I will see you when everything here is done. Even this little part right here that I have to drill. Here I'm just gonna use the drill to take the most of the material and then hit it with the file. But other than that, I will see you when this thing is done. Taking a moment here because this will be apparently a video only on making a pickguard. And yeah, after I cut it to shape, as you have probably see it, and try to position the position the pickguard so it's aligned with everything else, I'm now mark where I want. These are the screw hole. I don't need a lot, and I don't want to put a lot, so I will be just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and there should be enough. I still need to make this one, and I also mark where I need the hole for the pickup here, and the hole for the control. Now these two are kinda easy, and these are for the volume and tone knob. This one will be pretty complicated to do it, and I don't really know how, by the way. Before try to drill anything, I need to punch a little hole, and I will probably use this little thing, and then drill and clean everything. And then I will probably do this in a montage, because it's kinda boring. You have seen everything that I did, and for this is the exact same process, just smaller. There are a multitude of stories where an evil being tried to marry Freya against her will, but one is my favorite. Now, if you are familiar with Marvel, you probably know what Mjolnir is. Mjolnir, or the Bane of Giants, is the hammer of Thor and Asgard's greatest weapon against their enemy. But one day, Thor woke up without it, and there was panic. All the gods start to run and scream like little girl, and Loki was sent to investigate on this matter. And he found out that one giant named Thrym stole it. This genius, this evil genius, stole hammer with magic and put it deep in the earth, so no one could find it. And he will give it back if Freya agreed to marry him and be his wife. What a trickster indeed, because Asgard had to accept this deal. Without the hammer they will be defenseless, and so they sent Freya and Loki as her attendant to Thrym's house, where there was a great fest, a giant fest for them to celebrate the marriage. And at the end, Freya, who was very shy and humble in that situation, asked for Mjolnir. And the giant, who thought, well, there's no way that she could escape, gave it back to her and put it on her lap. But there was a tiny little problem. That wasn't Freya. That was Thor, dressed as a woman, not disguised with magic, just dressed as a woman. And that raises a question. Why? Why you try to marry Freya if you can't tell the difference between the most beautiful woman in existence and a beautiful dude with the beard dressed as a woman who slaughtered everyone after that? What evil genius, what a trickster indeed! I still have a lot of things to do on the body. Well, mainly I have to drill the hole for the bridge, the hole for the strap lock that I didn't drill, and I need something for the control jack. But next video will be all about the neck, and I will put the primer on this thing. I just need to send this thing to 32 grit sandpaper, and then I will paint it first thing, and then we will work on the neck, because I don't quite like the S-Stock and I still need to work on this, and probably I need to do a thread job because I didn't touch this thing, and we will see if I will make something on the back. Still have to decide on that. But anyway, thank you for watching. If you will, comment, subscribe, give a like, and share this video if you will. But I will see you next week with the next video. And now I'm going to edit this footage.